Welcome to the session. Today's session is general structure of electrical power system. Let us understand what is electrical power system general structure. The electrical power is generally which is generated in bulk quantities at the generating stations. They are also called as power stations or generating stations. Generally, this network is broadly classified into two types. One is we call as transmission and distribution. There are two types. Now, the flow of electrical power from the generating station to the consumer is called as electrical power system or electrical supply system. It generally has three components. One is generating station, wherein the power is being generated. Next, transmission network. Next is distribution network. Now, once you observe here the general structure of a electrical power system, we have AC generator which is of 11 kilovolts. So, we are generating with the help of AC generator, which the capacity of this is 11 kilovolts. Now, there is primary transmission where in the primary transmission we increase the voltage from 11 to 220 volts. So 11 kilovolts is increased to 220 kilovolts, and it is called as primary transmission. So generally in the primary transmission is nothing but wherein the transmission of the power is being carried out. For the purpose of transmission, the voltage is generally increased. Next is secondary transmission. In secondary transmission, it is stepped down from 220 volts to 66 volts, kilovolts. So generally step down operation is done here by the receiving substation. So you have a receiving substation here. In order to receive that, so it's been reduced to 220 kilovolts to 66. So there are two types of transmission as we understood. One is primary transmission and the other one is receiving transmission. Next, from the receiving transmission, the further transmission happens after reducing it through 66 kilovolts to 11 kilovolts. This is called as distribution. So generally this is here what we are doing is where you are reducing the voltage for the purpose of distributing the voltage for the different substations. Now after the reduction of the voltage, it's been supplied to various substations and also high transmission consumers who consume large quantity of supply. Similarly, in order to distribute for the secondary distribution, also for the domestic consumers, what we use is we further reduce this 11 kilovolts to 415 volts, and we call that as secondary distribution. So from the secondary distribution we have given to domestic consumers. So basically there are 4 steps here. Initially what we do, we go for primary transmission, wherein the voltage which is generated at 11 kilovolts is increased to 220 kilovolts. Similarly, there is one more process called as secondary transmission, wherein the voltage of 220 kilovolts is reduced to 33 or 66 kilovolts. So these are transmission. Next we have distribution. So primary distribution and secondary distribution. Under primary distribution what we do, we reduce that 11 kilovolt or 66 kilovolts to 66 to 11. Here 11 to 415 volts. From this it is distributed to consumers. This is how the whole power system is interlinked. So in the power system it will not operate individually. In a power system it is operating together along with various types of transmission, distribution, network, and various types of feeder networks, and also we involve substations which we would have come across in different parts when we travel generally. Hope you understood what is power system and its operation using single line diagram. Thank you.